Welcome everyone! At home computer and Stefan already in chat! welcome guys! It is Saturday today! Today is gonna be a short and sweet CSP stream. We're gonna keep painting FRIEREN. How are you doing guys over there? Stefan, how was your day? Might be almost over, baby. Yes. And at home computer, were you able to rest? Were you even able to rest? It is Saturday, man. It is okay if you... Well, you wake up early, as I can tell, but... It is okay to rest. Well. No table tents today. Oh, that room is looking awesome, man. That look is looking healthy and clean, as I told you through Discord. Everything's painted white. There is no mold anymore in there. The stats are getting in place and it's getting ready to be finished. Yes. No rest, just sore. Oh. Well. Yeah, I am starting to get tired too. So that's why I'm going with a short and sweet stream. Let's keep it like 3 hours or so, 3 hours and a half, something like that. Yeah, because I don't know. Maybe it's because I was sick this week, but I think it's starting to build up, right? So yeah, it's good to rest from time to time too. So. Without further ado, that's where we ended yesterday. And let me tell you, I couldn't resist because we are painting digitally, right? So you can do this sort of stuff over here. So I couldn't resist comparing against the real image. And you're gonna see in just a bit what happened there. Let me turn on the background music. I think we're gonna try new background songs. Let's see how these playlists behave, if they are cool or not. Let's see. They have cuts in the images, so they must be good, right? Let's see. Well. So, let me show you how it compares against the original image. Boop, that's the original. And let me make it transparent. Yeah, something like that, so that we are able to see them both, right? Our FRIEREN is a little bit tinier. It is tinier than the original. Okay, we can rescale it. We can rescale the original. Let's see. And we are gonna start to see our mistakes, right? It's fine if the scale is a bit off. There are things that you can live with. Let's see. Let's try to make them fit as good as we can. So, I can tell we need to move the eye more to the right. This right eye, right? See, it would be her left eye. We need to move that a little bit more to the right, maybe. Let's see. And up and to the right. The shape of the face, it's almost there. My ear is a little bit higher than the actual one here. Let's see. Let's look for more errors. Well, of course, I made the boot longer because I wanted to connect to that part of the image there. So we could look for a reference and try to finish her boots or something, right? Luckily, it's not a lot that we have to add over there, so that will be fine, I guess. Let me turn on the volume of your notifications. Okay. Well, other than that, let me check again by moving it a bit and adjusting the transparency. Is it even tinier? So I need to make her head bigger on top, the top part. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of things are out of place. That's to be expected if you... Well, it is not ideal, but... things happen. Yeah, her head might be bigger, probably. Okay, the width of the shoulder that we adjusted is sort of okay. Well, is it though? No, maybe we can make it wider actually. Maybe it was not that off in the beginning. I don't know. This is what happens. It is the FRIEREN we've got at home. It is different than the original. That's why comparing, what? It is what it is, right? It is our FRIEREN. We love her anyway. I'm gonna have the reference on the side, and let me see if I can show you on stream what I was talking about, that I was having an issue with Windows and its... how can you say it? And its color profiles. Let me get rid of this layer. Can I actually delete that? Does it need to be visible? You cannot delete the entire layer. Yes, thank you. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna make a window capture. I need to investigate how this works. Photos. Yeah, I think it is this one. Are you able to tell? Not really. No. Maybe you're able to tell. I think colors are less saturated on my image here. I think it has to do with Windows color profile or something. Let me... Okay. This is the reference, right? I'm gonna make it bigger so it's more noticeable. Let me put them side by side. Well, can do it the other way around. Like that. The one on the left is a bit more saturated than the one on the right. The one on the right is the one I was taking, is how I see it on my monitor, basically, right? And it's been affected by a Windows color profile, I think. That's not the same. So that's why mine was greener. It didn't really have to do with the color of my eyes or something like that. It was duller, right? Less saturated. I mean, hey Quets, welcome back. Welcome back. Have an awesome weekend, man. Have an awesome weekend. How is your day going? How is the weather over there too? Yes. We're here. We have a lovely sunny day today, and the temperatures are rising. I don't know actually what's the temperature outside. Let me check real quick. But it's looking pretty good. Starting to feel like summertime. Uh, 21 C's, 69 Fahrenheit. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna rescale this. Shoop. Okay. It's been okay. Been doing laundry. Me too. I did a stream and now it's lunch. And it's sunny. But school is 10 C's. Okay. Well, I guess that's good for Finland, right? Yes. In summer, it was okay over there. Your summer is like our spring, I would say. Something like that. But yeah, in summer you have good temperatures. Okay, let's get to work. Enough yapping. Let's see. Do I remember how to paint or have I forgotten? Can I make the color wheel bigger? Because that would... Yeah, I need these squares to be big for me to see what colors I pick. Yeah, that's better. Bigger. That's not helping. Like that. Big color wheel. I like. I make it smaller so that it does not overlap with chat. Your summer is like 3 days. Oh my god. Yeah, like the actual high temperatures, right? Oh. When I was over there, it was summer. And the temperatures were cool, pretty cool, I would say. Like fine. Let me get my reference. I closed it by mistake. Okay. Back to work. So we said I need to move this side, right? A little bit to the right. Am I able to do that with Liquify? Probably, right? Let me try that. It was this tool, right? How can I do it without destroying this too much? Oh. Need to get used. How can I scroll up and down? I'm trying combinations of control, the scroll wheel, and alt. Nah, maybe just moving to the side here. I don't know. I need to find that. A little bit up and a little bit to the right. I guess that sort of works. Well, like I will start working and yeah, because maybe now I'm not seeing things as they actually are yet. Okay, so I needed to move this a little bit to the right. Whoa. Have to be more careful with this tool. Well, let's switch to the brush and start warming up by, I don't know, doing a little bit of work with the background, right? Let's see. Some sort of yellowish tone. This is very out of focus, so it doesn't really matter that much. The opacity should be higher, okay. And what were you streaming? It was a game, right? I picked for a bit. I was doing laundry as I told you, but I went in and saw like a game, but I didn't know which game it was. Tell us. I need to check one of your streams properly. 'Age of Mythology and Warframe. Oh, you did two different games. Cool. I've never played them, but you can always learn, or at least watch someone that enjoys playing, right? How is your PC doing? Have you fixed the power button issue? Has it arrived? Age of Mythology is a childhood game, and you're so bad at it now. As long as you enjoy it, man, you don't have to be a pro like everything. Just enjoy it, have fun. And Warframe is a grind fest, so you are behind on it. Oh, it has like a sort of a season system or something like that. That if you sort of have a life, you are gonna be left behind, right? If you have stuff to do in real life, you will be left behind against like competitive people that are there all day, every day. No, PC is still off. Stream from a laptop. Okay, okay. How was Tevi doing? I thought it wasn't. I saw them in chat, right? So managed to sleep well. There was no issue with the ceiling fan in the end, right? Let's see. Well, Warframe is PvE. So being behind us, okay, that's great. Doesn't matter too much. At least you've got that. What? And then you're fighting? Why? Oh, there is a she. Didn't know. She called my sub. What? Your sub pop colored? Oh, but she's fine. Sleepy as always. Oh, did she manage to sleep at least? I mean, more than 4 hours or something. She has trouble sleeping, right? Yes, she told us about it. I have trouble, like, how do you say it? Actually sleeping, right? Like, I can get in bed, it's hard for me to sleep, but once I am sleeping, I can make it 8 hours easy. But yeah, 5 hours. For some reason, well, how can I say it? Sleep cycles, right? Sleep is like it works on cycles. So if I sleep for 5.5 hours, I feel fresh, but I cannot do that like every day. I can get away with that like for 1 or 2 days or something like that, but not for long. At home computer. That's a cool emote. It's from Asogod. Yeah, I checked that before, right? You're lurking. It is fine. Man, take your time, revive, enjoy your weekend, man. I'm gonna be chilling here. As you can see, I'm yapping a lot. I'm trying to avoid actual work. I am forcing myself to work for a bit, but I am rebelling a little bit against myself too. Yeah. Do some silly 3D if you are tired of painting. I am not tired of painting. I am tired in general. REM cycle it is around 90 minutes. So it's 90 minutes, it's okay to break it, right? If you wake up between the cycles, you feel tired. That's it. that's what you need to avoid. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. And another trick I remembered, well, tip, more like trick, is that the the hardest light is usually on the side right next to the hardest shadow. It's like a zone of maximum contrast in there. I tried to look for it. It's usually where the light source hits. I tried to look for it on this image, but didn't actually manage to find the spot. It is probably on the legs there. It is. Let me see. Like over there, possibly. Mm. Let me look for earthy tones. Oh, that's too red. Mm. Something whiter for this stuff over here. Oh no. I was zooming. Oh no. Well, that's actually not that far off. If that's where the bat is, that, well, we know it is not exactly that way, but that should sort of be legal, even it is if it's a little bit off anyway. That's stuff we have to figure out in the future. That's a problem for future Koki. And the rest of the boots. I have to look a reference of FRIEREN and try to guess what's going on with that. Mm. Yeah, those issues with the opacity. Opacity. That's a bit off. Well, a bit. I'm getting into policing a third territory there. I'm getting details in there, but I'm not paying attention to the placement or the structure it should really have. That's okay being lazy, and I'm gonna pay for it in the near future. Let me try this. I'm gonna create another layer to see where this leg should go. Like, checking the legality of the leg. What's up, Stefan? Let's see. Is this fine? Something like that, maybe. Then I can grab the liquify and move things a little bit. Well, let me clean this first. something like that, right? So come here and you move things a little bit. This feels super illegal. It's a very useful tool. It is a very useful tool. That could be moved further in. Something like that. I don't know, this superpower might be actually you have to handle it with care. You can destroy the painting or keep retouching things for a long time. Okay, that's sort of legal. It lost a bit of the sharpness, but it's fine. So, hardest shadow next to hardest light. I'm gonna do just that. And this shadow is actually darker, but or bluer, probably, but so this should be whiter, sort of. Like over there it is, but don't think it's that evident. At least not for my eyes right now. Yeah, I don't really. I am not an enjoyer of that. Let's see. Need to start cleaning this. It was not a good idea that I didn't cover the whole background with a mid-tone. Now I'm getting spaces like this with nuclear white on them. Let's see. Okay, Stefan, have a good night. Rest well and enjoy your weekend. See you around. And thank you so much for watching, man. You are always here. You're always, around. Sleep tight, man. Sleep tight. Yeah. I am used to painting like this, right? Because I'm using to painting in real life. I'm new to digital. So I actually prefer only using one layer. I don't know. Feels more natural to me. How are you doing, Banana? How are you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Yes, yes. Was trying to fix her hair a little bit. Chilling. Big chilling. That's amazing. That's what you love to see. I'm so glad. Enjoy it, man. Today, yeah, it's gonna be like a short chill stream. Yeah. To compensate because the other day I couldn't stream. I skipped one of the weekdays basically, so I'm trying to compensate for that. Are you working on something at the moment? Are you currently working on some project or something? I don't know, I'm just asking because when it comes to 3D, you know your stuff. You know your stuff. So I'm curious. Check. Trying to model a... Whoa. That's cool. A LOL character. I bet that's good practice. More than good practice. Great practice. Doesn't CSP let you place 3D models? I have heard about that, but is it only like on the EX version or something? I have Clip Studio Pro. It is the cheap version, but Yeah, I have heard. Yeah, there is like 3D models you can pose, like to be able to have as reference, basically. That would be great. But I couldn't find them in here. Yeah, the only thing I'm using at the moment is basically the brush, the opacity. Not even using layers. I use this. Well, I compared at the start of the stream against the original image, and well, it is off from the image. And this to check grayscale values. That's basically it. But you don't need much more to be able to paint, to be honest. I should probably move her eye a little bit. Let's see. We're gonna do illegal stuff over here, but the face is important, so. But this is illegal, remember. How import image, right? That's it. Now you can see how off I really am. My FRIEREN is a little bit smaller. I have already checked that. That's the case. So I guess. Maybe. Well, it's not that crazy, but. Well, it's sort of in place, a little bit rotated, or at least the. Almost there. The eyebrow is a little bit off too. Maybe if I reduce them more. Well, so it is sort of legal. It is sort of legal. I thought this shape was gonna be so much more off than that. It is sort of a simple shape, but for whatever reason I was ignoring it the whole time. And I had to render it basically but by adding details, and that's not ideal. I need to extend her shoes. I'm gonna be using a reference for that. It's fine. Apparently both Pro and EX have them. Really? Oh my god, I need to figure that out. Where are they hiding? Let me Google it. We need to discover that menu. Yes. It will be important for the future. Let's see. Google. Where are you hiding? Clip Studio. Well, CSP. 3D models. Where? Where are they hiding? Window material 3D. Oh, window material 3D. Sheesh. And you get HD arrays too. Wow. And you get animal characters too. Heads. Characters, full characters, you only get these 4 guys. I guess you can download them too, probably. Ah, look. You get... How does this work? I don't know. That didn't work. Oh, that's cool. But this is an image, probably, right? Or what? Well, we told it that we wanted 3D. Running. Please choose a safe location. Maybe try dragging them. Let's see. Forbidden. Forbidden. Maybe you have to download them or something. Maybe I need to choose a path for them to download. Oh no. Nice checking. Oh, I think I don't know. I think I moved it to another folder or whatever, or something like that. Try the ones without the icons. Oh, these ones. They don't have anything. Yeah, it works. Wow, and you can rotate them just like that. That's amazing. You can pose them? Wow. Money well worth it. Ultra worth it. Wow. Amazing. Can I rotate the whole thing? Well, sorry, FRIEREN. This is pretty cool. Or you can rotate the camera. Oh, okay, this is legal too. Can I sort of get the FRIEREN pose in there? Let's see. Wow. Amazing. Yeah, show me the controllers. I cannot. FRIEREN has... Maybe she has her legs closer together. That's pretty useful. I guess, right? If you don't have any reference, this could be pretty useful. But to be fair, well, this mannequin could work, right? In real life, I, I had mannequins before, but to be honest, I never really used them. They seem more useful than they actually are. But if you are going blind, right, this could be pretty useful. At least to check for the most glaring anatomy issues, right? This is pretty cool. Thank you for insisting, because otherwise I wouldn't have looked for it. At least not for this project, right? I knew it existed, but pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. And it is just another layer. Okay. Okay. That's it. Amazing, banana. So for $50, is it? The Clip Studio Paint Pro license? I guess it's more than worth it, I would say. Pretty legal, pretty legal. Seems to be a pretty cool program. I need to figure out all the animation stuff. Once we reach affiliate, right, we're gonna have to do our emotes for the channel. That would be animation time. Yes. Oh, that's gonna be fun. We will do them live. That way you get to have input in the process. You get to suggest ideas, right? And you can also, if you are feeling fancy, you can suggest new lyrics for Koke songs, because now I have figured out how we can make pretty cool AI songs for the channel. So if you wanna suggest lyrics for future songs, we could have a look at them. Have this moved? Have I liquefied here, or maybe I painted them? Maybe I painted them while having a smooth brain or something. That's possibly the issue too. Yeah, all this hair over here does not have basically any definition. Let me get here and try sketching where it should go, more or less. So I guess I'm using this layer to, I figure it could be useful to place things, to put things in place, basically. Something like that. No, it follows that line, so the rest I think is sort of legal. Sort of, I guess. Yeah, but I need to start defining these lines with color, because it is too confusing at the moment. You look at it, you have no idea what's happening there. That's because Koke doesn't have any idea of what's happening there, most likely. You like shading with a multiply layer? How would you do that? Well, you define like the general shape, right? And you go in there, and on a layer on top you start going crazy like that and multiply, and would work. Probably, possibly, right? Let's see, multiply. Yeah, in a way, I guess you can play with your values there so that it makes more sense. That way, if you screw up they are separate, right? I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. I should start getting used to that, right? Separating things and stop being a mad lad. Yeah. It is probably a good idea, right? Let's see. I could use this as guides to help me paint. I guess. I don't know. Today I'm very fried, so today you shouldn't follow my advice. I am here to take advice. You can add lights with another layer. Seems like a good idea. Banana. Yeah, this is well. If you are painting, this is what you get, right? It is only one layer, so if you f up, you're screwed, basically. But you don't have to struggle if your medium allows for you to not struggle, right? Struggle just for struggling sake, I would say that's not very smart. Oh, we ran out of music. This is a different one, even though it sounds similar than the usual music. It is different. It is from the same channel though, so I guess that's why. Mm. So you can also paint banana. You're a well-rounded artist then. Oops. Never make it past the sketch stage. I love the sketching stage. I don't like the rendering stage. Because in the sketching stage you get so much done, right? With only a few strokes. Yes, I said the other day, to be fair, people really like sketchy paintings too. So there is no need to go farther than that, to be honest. You can say a lot with a sketchy paint. I don't know, with this one I don't wanna get too crazy, to be honest. Hey, Shelbetter! Welcome back! We are keeping at it. I am trying not to work too hard today, but I am dodging responsibilities here. I am working but not working and not committing a lot. So. Well. What can I say? But I don't know. At least I'm here. How are you doing? How is your day? Well, halfway working, but at least you showed up. That's it. That was the idea. But I am trying to figure it out. Today at least I was not feeling like completely sick, right? But I was not at 100%. I started a little bit later. I need to figure it out. Is it good for both you and me that I show up in a state similar to this one? It's gonna be like more of a silent stream. Maybe I don't get that much work done, but I don't know. It could be worth it. Maybe not. I don't know. I think I will push like this until we reach affiliate. Maybe once we reach affiliate, I will take it easier on myself because partner is so much far away, right? That I can maybe start to taking it a little bit more easy. I don't want to disappoint the audience here, so I will try to do my 5 days anyway, right? But I think, yeah, at least push hard until affiliate, And after that, if I need to take a day off, I will just say it, right? That sounds like a plan. I think so. Yeah. Are you gonna be streaming today? Do you want a little cookie rate? I'm gonna do like an hour more or something. You're okay, you slept good and all, but mentally feeling a little meh. But it is not very bad. Probably no stream. Okay. Yeah, don't feel pressure. I was offering the rate if you wanted it. You know, you always have it. You always can have it. It is fine. I should allow myself, right, to take it easier sometimes, because otherwise my real life starts getting into a bit of a disarray. But it's fine. I shouldn't complain. Also, I thought about this. I should not complain on stream, because everybody has its own problems, right? And considering everything, I'm very happy and thankful for the life I have. I never complained about that. It's only that, well, taking care of two businesses can be a lot. I'm letting a little bit of steam off. But yeah, because usually I don't have that many people to talk to around me. But yeah, sorry, because you have your own problems too. But thank you, Selvitel. Thank you for listening. How is the day over there? In Finland, it is sunny, but like 10 degrees Celsius. Here, it is a beautiful day, man. Today is looking like a summer day. Are you gonna walk Stella around? Because today over here, at least, would be ideal walkies day. Yes. I don't know. Oh, and I read your about section. I read it the other day while you were streaming. You wrote a little bit there about the boys, your TTS thing, right? Because it seems like people ask you about it, right? I have only seen it happen once, but maybe it happened more often, right? For me, it was never an issue. For me, it was part of the Shelbytel identity there. So it's cool. I've never realized it could be helpful in a situation where you cannot use a mic, right? Because maybe you're surrounded by people, or maybe you don't want people to hear you, right? But weather is really good. So cool. You did go for a longer walk already. So cool. You take her on the street, or is it maybe like around your house? Yeah, the general area around your house. I think that would make sense. But you said people watch you walk her with the harness, and you get like the looks. So yeah, I bet it's the area around your house, right? Not only garden stuff. You decided to put it there just in case someone wonders. I think it's fine. You met some dogs today. Whoa. Being all social. It was fine, right? I bet. I guess. Depends on the dog, right? Like, she almost loved them. Oh my god. Well, it's because their body language is very different, right? Dogs and cats don't understand each other very well because they work in different ways. Well. And well, there are also cats that are more like a dog. I don't know if they are dogs that are more like a cat because I've never had a dog myself, so I don't really know. But there are more cat-like cats and more dog-like cats. Friendlier cats, I mean, easier cats to work with. But every cat is special in their own way. The dogs want to play and cats want to just keep the distance. Well, understandable. If there is a huge size difference too, that can be an issue too, right? It's like, oh my god, this thing's gonna eat me. This big cat that behaves weirdly is getting me a bit nervous. And why are you stinky? Because cats have like they like a high hygiene routine, right? Dogs not so much. Oh, there is, as I said, I never had a dog, but of course I am friends with people that have them, and they told me like it is like a natural instinct of dogs. I don't hate dogs, by the way. I just want to make that clear. Dogs are fine for me. But they have like it is curious to me. They have a natural instinct to roll on corpses, man. What a flip. And it's because they get the scent impregnated on their fur, right? And it helps them sort of camouflage their smell from other predators and things of the like. And I have seen that happen, and it is like, what? It is like, why are you doing that? Why? Well, yeah, it happens. And I guess they roll on there too because of the same thing for camouflage issues. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's dog stuff. It's very, very normal for them. It is a particular choice, a particular behavior for us humans, right? But I guess they got selected over time, right? And the dogs that prefer doing that sort of behaviors tend to survive more over time. So that's how those things stay imprinted on their DNA, I guess. Well. Sorry. Welcome to my TED Talk, as you said. As you said the other day. Thank you for coming for my TED Talk. What? I was starting to remove the supports of the Beachy Peachy body that I printed in one part, and it printed beautifully, I would say. They were easy to remove. I didn't break the hands this time, so good news. Seems like it's working. Crown noses. Thank you. Woo! It's been a while since I don't use the TTS on your stream. Yeah, maybe I should. Next time I will check what you have on store over there. Am I trying to avoid my responsibilities by yapping? Why would you say that? The scenario you were working on yesterday is looking awesome. But is that gonna be like, is it an asset for your stream? Or are you gonna use it like as a VR chat world? Yapping with the trouble. Maybe if I yapping up, they will forget about FRIEREN, right? Will that work? Let me try. Let me keep at it. You didn't even think of using it for stream. No? Why not? And what do I think you can set up like scenarios, right? You get that standard room, right? So I bet there is a way for you to create assets for your stream. And that could be cool, right? Didn't even. It's probably gonna be VR chat world. Maybe you could. It could serve as an avatar world somehow. I don't know. Like an avatar world is one of those you use for Nanachi, for example. That sort of room when you can measure Nanachi, you can test the line and things of the like. I don't know. I am not a VR chat expert, let's say. What's happening? You were doing dishes? Yeah, it happens. It happens. I don't like it because my hands get cold. Well, that's because I don't use warm water. These are the enemies. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have a dishwasher. I don't have more room to accommodate for it. And I'm only one person, let's be honest. It is not worth it. But maybe, just maybe, maybe we should make it illegal so that no more humans have to wash dishes. I am starting to get a reflection on my screen, so I'm gonna lower the blinds on my windows. It is sad because the day is so beautiful, but FRIEREN is the priority here. Okay, new lighting. AI dishwashing when? Yeah, that's what I mean. The AI dishwashing when? Well, the Roombas. Everybody should have a Roomba at their home. They should be provided by the government. Government Roombas when? And now that, yeah, the World Computer said they were gonna start building robots that are more, that can do more stuff at home, right? I am very interested in getting one of those. What can you do for cooking? Because the day only has so many hours on it, and I like my house being clean, right? So can we reach a deal over there, Mr. Robot? This shape got warped because I used liquify before. But, well, it is sort of, it's a very easy fix, I would say. I don't know. Go for the general shape, get that, and put those things in place, and call it a day. So let me do what I said. Government sending housemate. Please. Well, this does not have to be identical, but Cookie cannot stop himself. Oh no. You will lurk for a while making dinner. That sounds awesome. As I told you, man, I love lurking, so don't feel guilty for not being active in chat, right? I am usually to blame for that, right? I feel that myself too sometimes, but it is fine. Being there is more than good enough, man. You're already doing a lot. Painting is looking better and better. I am glad you like it. I am not sure today. I have been like a little bit absent-minded while painting. I was putting details there, right? And I guess if you just keep doing that, eventually it will start looking better and better, but I should be more mindful of my brush strokes. Yeah, but I think, well, it's sort of coming along, yeah. Okay. I might have even destroyed it a little bit more, but I don't know. I think it was good enough for today. I'm getting tired. I need a fresher brain tomorrow. Tomorrow? No. Tomorrow I will be resting, but I need to look at this with a fresher mind, right? So, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna chill for the day. I'm gonna start my streamer weekend right now. I'll see you guys on Monday. This time I am really sorry for you, but this time it's gonna be with Pichi Pichi. Let's finish her once and for all. Okay. Sorry. Thanks for bearing with me, and thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me check if Shelbytel is streaming by any chance. By any chance. But yeah. Okay. No Shelbytel streaming, but Pipi is streaming. So we're gonna be raiding Pipi. Okay. So, give me a little second here. Okay. What is she doing today? She's playing a game. Cozy Saturday, the beginner's guide. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you on Monday, okay? Bye-bye.